How's everybody doing today? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Tara, also known as Little Miss Freakshow, and you're watching Freakshow's Forgotten Films, the series in which I choose a movie out of this little coffin that I have purchased in my collection that I have yet to watch. Some of these I've had for years and I've never watched them. I am so bad for just collecting media and never watching it. That has to stop, so this is how I'm doing it. So let's pick the movie, let's rattle the bones, see what we're watching today, and we're going to talk about it. Okay. Well, this guy seems to want to pop out, so we'll take him. Gently close. There are so many in here. There's like over 100, I'm sure. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, we're doing Killer Bash. Killer Bash. That's what it says right there. I don't know if that is maybe on a multi-pack. I'm not sure. But I'm going to find out real quick. Be right back. Okay, we found it. It is not a multi-pack. I remember this one now. This is actually... Oh, I've had this one a long time. This one is actually a Blockbuster pickup. I picked up from a Blockbuster. And it says July 2007 written on it. And that tracks because that's when I was living in the city. There was never a Blockbuster anywhere where I live to now. I'm back in my hometown. This is not a city. This is 3 hours from the closest thing to a city. But when I lived in the city, I did buy a lot of movies at Blockbuster. So Killer Bash is actually a David Dakota movie. I'm one of those strange peoples that just... It's David Dakota. I enjoy David Dakota for what the David Dakota is, so... Right? I feel like I did watch this first when I bought it, but that seems to be like 15 years ago now. So yeah, we're gonna watch it again. Now that I look at the cover, it looks really familiar, so yeah. This is a David Dakota film. And it stars Raquel Riskin, Corey Monteith from Final Destination 3, Tara Wilson from The Butterfly Effect and Dr. Dolittle 3, and Paula Shaw from Freddy vs. Jason and Reindeer Games. And it says, when an outcast college student is killed by a fraternity prank, his tortured soul is cursed to roam the campus, seeking revenge on those who wronged him. With the biggest party of the year approaching, the vengeful ghost takes over the body of an unsuspecting girl, using her sex appeal and newfound popularity to get close to the boys. She's about to teach them the hard way how much love hurts. So, okay, revenge slasher, ghost, freaking sex. This is a David Dakota movie. So yeah, we're gonna go watch this. It is, well, 90 minutes. So it's your basic small meal of a movie, you know, your hour and a half. So we'll be back in 90 minutes and let's see what we thought about Killer Bash. Alright, and we are back. So, to review, this is Killer Bash 2005, directed by David Dakota, starring Raquel Riskin and Corey Monteith. Now, that name sparked something in my brain. It says on the back that he was in Final Destination 3. I don't really recall him from that, but like, sure, but was that him? I don't know. If so, maybe, I don't know. But, the name really stuck out to me, so I did a little looking. And this is the dude from Glee. Now, I've never seen Glee in my life. Never in my life. So, right, why would I know this guy? The only thing is that this is the guy that passed away from the overdose. So, there was a whole big thing about that. So that's why the name flashed in my head. Raquel Riskin, she looks so familiar to me. I know her from Supernatural. I'm a big Supernatural fangirl, even though I haven't seen all the series, but I've seen the first, like, 8 seasons, like, 8 times, but I haven't seen, like, look, it's hard to explain. There's a lot of Supernatural, and I'm not ready to watch the last season yet, okay? Like, I'm just not. So, bear with me. The show has been with me a long time. But yeah, no, I know her. I've seen her. She was a Crossroads demon at one point. I think she played a few other characters too, but she's been on Supernatural. So, IMDb gave this a 3.6. Letterboxd gave it a 2.7. I'm gonna give this one 5? 5-ish? Yeah, 5-ish. We'll go with 5. Okay, so first impression, right off the bat, this is a Dakota movie. There is no question that this is a Dakota movie. There is Vaseline on the lens effect of the blurriness. There is bright flashing lights and these cutscenes, these flashbacks. There's a loud electronic music score going on. There is very awkward dialogue, questionable fashion, says the girl that looks like this. And any excuse, and if there isn't an excuse, we're doing it anyway, but every guy has to be in their underwear as much as possible and possibly covered in some kind of liquid. It's a Dakota movie. I have such a soft spot for these god-blessed movies. Like, and not the naked men, because honestly, I prefer naked women. But I have a weird sexuality. Don't question me. Married to a man. It's a thing. What is my sexuality? My sexuality is Freakshow, okay? No. I'm not in this for the glistening naked man. I find that hilarious. Like, that is so funny to me. But, other than that, they're just so dumb. Like, these movies are dumb, but, like, why do I like them so much? Like, I have The Frightening here, and, like, I love that movie. I know it's stupid, but I love it. I love it so much. I do believe they're Canadian as well. At least this one I do believe is Canadian. So, like, I don't know. I think maybe David Dakota's Canadian. Never really looked into that. But, like, I enjoy his puppet masters. I'm not one for the 1313 or the 666, or some of them are like 2. I don't know. The 1313 stuff and like the 666 ones, I don't think I've ever seen them. Maybe I should, but like stuff like The Frightening and like Leeches and like Final Stab. It's just, I don't know. I can't explain why I enjoy these movies, but like this one's literally getting a 5 from me because they're not good movies. They're not they're kind of well made. Anyway, they're not good movies, but I enjoy them. Grading on a curve. I need to maybe give 2 gradings for things. A rating for the quality of the movie, and a rating for my enjoyment of the movie, because there's a difference all the time. There's always a difference. I grade on such a curve. Like, I graded, what was the Midnight Kiss a 6. I think this one a 5. Would I watch this one again before I watch Midnight Kiss? Oh, yes. Midnight Kiss bored me. This didn't bore me for some reason. Because it was just dumb enough to keep my attention. Anyway. So. Here's the... Why do I have... My own notes confuse me. I have questionable fashion, but then I miss yoga pants. Because the 2005 fashion is going strong in this one. Where with the pleated miniskirts and the bell-bottom jeans, and I miss that shit. I miss yoga pants. Can we stop wearing skinny pants, please? Because I'm not skinny. I hate skinny jeans. I hate leggings. I want my bell-bottom jeans back and my bell-bottom low, like my flared yoga pants. Please. Anyway, we're talking about yoga pants. This is a surprise Christmas movie. It's during Christmas for some reason. There's this weird Santa ornament at one point. It's like this giant Santa out in the yard. I'm like, I want the big Santa head. I want that. Anyway, plotline. Very simple. I read the back of the box. That's pretty much all you need to know. A guy got killed in a hazing, bullying type situation in 1975. In 2005, his ring is found in the basement by this girl, Becky. She can't get rid of the ring. She found a random ring in the basement. What are you gonna do? You're gonna put it on a necklace and put it on around your neck. Because, like, yeah, that's logic. but I guess the ring makes her do it. Like, she can't get rid of it. She throws it away at one point and picks it back up again. But this ring belonged to the guy who got killed. He possesses her and starts getting revenge on the children of the men that killed him. So the men from that fraternity, just so happen to have a son each, who went on to be the exact same time at the fraternity again 30 years later. There's a lot of stretching and reaching in these movies. A lot. But besides the fact, you kind of like suspend your disbelief for some of these. But anyway, he starts killing through her psychically in these like accidents that happen. And that's about it. They have to figure out, I don't know, how to get him out of her body. And they do that because he was burnt in the furnace, but he dropped his ring first. And they solve the whole thing by throwing the ring into Mount Doom. It's literally the shot of the ring going into the volcano, but it's the ring from this movie and not the One Ring. Like, that's all there is to it. I think it's the simplicity of these stupid movies that gets me, like, I love it. I love it. So yeah. It's not a good movie, that's why it's a 5, but I enjoyed the movies, so that's why it's not like a 2. Does that make any sense? That makes sense to me. Then again, if this movie made sense to me, so making sense to me is probably not the best judge of actual making sense of anything. I think the funniest thing I've noticed about this, because I'm really weird, she's wearing this pink dress on the cover. At no point in time does this girl wear this pink dress, nor pick up a knife. This is not a slasher. This is not a like, there's no slashing. This is a psychic ghosty thing. She carries these motherfuckers to death, basically. One guy is lifting weights because, of course, and the weight comes down and crushes his throat. Nobody notices that he's struggling with the weight because they're all into their buff dude, bro. Yeah, let's glisten and work out together. Hold my feet while I do sit-ups and pant in your face. It's so dumb. There's a whole initiation scene where they're initiating these two guys into the fraternity. And they're just pouring tequila all over each other and rubbing it all over their bodies. And I don't know what's about to happen, but okay. Okay, Dakota. That's literally what I say during all of his movies. Like, okay, Dakota, I see what you're doing. You're making these movies for yourself. You're just doing... I don't know. They make me laugh. They make me smile. They're stupid as hell. I've never watched any of his, like, Christmas movies and stuff. I've only watched, like, his weird-ass horror movies. Like, anything he's done for Full Moon. Or Puppet Master movies, obviously. So, yeah. This was dumb. And I loved it. And if you like really dumb, and you would love it as well. Like, if you like David Dakota, you'll like this one. Like, it is what it is. So, yeah. Not a whole lot to say about it. Watch it if you like this kind of shit. I do. This is my type of trash. I love trash. I love anything trashy. So, yeah. That's about it for today. I will see you again on Tuesday, where we're doing the extension of the Tuesday Top Tuesday. We're going to be doing our number 3s, basically, instead of our top 2s, but we're not allowed to mention our top 2s. So that's going to be interesting. But we're doing it 5 years at a time, so we're extending it into March. And I will see you again then on Wednesday for me and Sheldon are going to be talking about Antisocial, I do believe, is the next New Year's Eve movie we're going to be doing. So, yeah, I will see you guys on Tuesday. Bye!